Yo, here are my top 10 hip hop related things of the 2020s. At number 10, I have Lil Wayne's insane feature run of the 2020s. He had one of the best verses on one of the best albums to come out in the 2020s. This Young Money reunion was dope. He's been on the underground type stuff, supported female rappers. This is an underrated track with Childish Gambino too. I'm surprised it didn't get bigger. Linked up with younger up and coming artists as well, and even older artists too. This is another way underrated track with DJ Premier and Slick Rick. At 9, I just have generally the emergence of JID as one of the top lyricists, one of the top hip hop artists in the game right now. I mean, he released an album that is almost universally considered the best hip-hop album of the 2020s. Number 8 is similar but a lot more underground, and it's the emergence of Redveil and just the universal love that he has received from the hip-hop community. He's got close to 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify now, which is huge. He's got co-signs from some of the biggest artists around. I'm just excited to see what he has in store. And he's just an artist that we are all watching to see what he does next. Number 7 is Nas having like 6 or 7 albums released in the 2020s that are all super high quality. My man is 50 years old and is still rapping like rent is due. Number 6 is Metro Boomin in general. He has had his hand in like everything this decade. This is one of the better rap albums of the decade, definitely one of the best trap albums. He even did a movie soundtrack. Heroes and Villains, his magnum opus, was nominated for Rap Album of the Year. He was also nominated for Producer of the Year last year, and he definitely should have won that at least. At number 5, I have the song Family Ties. This was the first time that Kendrick had released music in a long time, if you remember. It was also his first release under PG Lang. It was one of the lead singles for Baby Keem's The Melodic Blue, one of the best debut albums of the decade. And it's just two cousins going back and forth, making an absolute banger, and it just seems like they had fun doing it. This was definitely a moment for hip-hop in the 2020s. And you know when this song comes on at the party, you drop whatever you're doing and you go dance. At number 4, I have Griselda, undoubtedly, in my opinion, being the best hip-hop label around right now. All of their artists have been working endlessly, putting out tons of music, and it's all super high quality. They have been running hip-hop on the underground side of things. At number 3, I have Mac Miller's Circles being possibly the best posthumous album of all time. I know the comments are going to be, what about Life After Death, Biggie? Life After Death doesn't make me cry or feel things emotionally like Mac Miller's Circles does. At number 2, I have Kanye West's Donda Rollout. This is just one of those moments in hip-hop where you remember where you were when you watched one of the Donda listening parties, or where you were when Donda finally dropped that random Sunday morning. It just felt huge. But at number 1, I have Johnny P's Caddy, the song, and more specifically, the verse of the decade so far, J. Cole's verse. Benny's part is great, but Cole's part is generational. The wordplay is just absolutely insane. This song still gets me so hyped when I listen to it. It is a masterclass in lyricism. Let me know below in the comments, what do you think of my list? Is there anything missing? Would you switch anything on my list? And don't forget to follow me, Honeybee Reviews, for more music related content.